Bob Hughes joining us from the Holy Redeemer Lady Royal soccer team as we talk about this upcoming season. And Coach, let's talk about the talent you have coming back this year for 2017.
Yeah, we return about 6 or 7 starters from last year. Annie Bagnall, our leading scorer from last year, naturally she's back. She'll be a sophomore. Casey Danko, our other forward, who did some great things for us last year. Offensively, Morgan Luksic, a center mid, Nicole Carussis, an outside mid. Our keeper, Jocelyn Kozik's back, and 2 of our defenders are also returning, Emily Bush, a senior, and Carly Kavanaugh, a sophomore. So we have a nice nucleus that we could build around this year.
You graduated 6 players, so replacing them with younger girls now coming into the mix. You had 2 of those freshmen give you a nice shot last year, scoring some goals. How about this year? Some of the younger players, you see more defenders or some other girls in the offensive end as well?
We have a pretty good mix coming in from what we've seen so far. A couple girls at midfielders. We have some girls that were on the team last year that we feel are definitely ready to step up in the starting roles on defense and probably mid. So we're hoping by the end of the season really hit our stride and get everybody on the same page.
Let's talk about the talent in the league and some teams that you're going to face this year. What are some of that competition that you'll have?
Well, naturally, I mean, Lake Lehman's going to be the favorite in the division, and that's going to be the biggest battle for us. But I know Wyoming area is an up-and-coming team. Nanticoke, Berwick always play tough. So, I mean, there's no, definite wins before you play the game. So the girls will know that going in. They got to show up every game.
Making sure girls are in shape, ready to go. Talk about some summer workouts, making sure the girls are fit and ready to go. So when the season comes, you're ready to kind of just roll right into it.
Yeah, we started right after July 4th week with the girls. We have a good amount showing up, really putting the work in the off season, getting ready, getting into shape. So we're looking forward to getting more of our girls there and hopefully starting off on the right foot right from the get-go.
As far as what you saw from last year to what you saw from this year, what are some improvements you think overall as a team and the way the league is structured as to how you need to play, a little more defensive, more offensive firepower? What are some things you think you need to do for the Lady Royals?
I think it's just a matter of everybody buying into that team concept, playing as a team, willing to make that pass when it needs to be made, or willing to actually, get back and play some defense, not just relying on our 4 defenders, but everybody having that mindset of defense first.
Yeah, and of course, strong league. This year, as you mentioned with Lake Lehman, the run that they had last year, and they have most of those players back, so we'll see how that goes. Coach, great to see you here at our Carol and Janelle, and we wish you the best this season.
Thank you.
Morgan Luksic joining us about the Holy Redeemer Lady Royal soccer team. And Morgan, you're entering your senior year, so I'm sure there's some excitement in the air and a little bit of nervousness as well, because you'll be heading off to a different part of your life. But let's first talk about soccer season. What parts of that you're excited about?
I love spending time with my team just in general. They've become my best friends over the past 4 years. I'm really sad that it's going to be over. I'm going to miss them a lot. I know it's like a cliche thing to say, but having a team's like having a second family, and I really think that they've helped me through everything possible in 4 years. So.
And of course, now you're helping, I'm sure, a lot of those younger players.
Yeah.
Talk about the adjustment you're seeing so far here, and some summer workouts. Some of these younger players kind of getting their feet wet, and you have to be there as a senior to say, hey, this is the way we do it here at Holy Redeemer.
Yeah, we have a returning assistant coach, Shanna Doherty, and she's taking conditioning very seriously, which I personally appreciate. I think that being in shape is a huge contributing factor to winning. I don't know if the freshmen are very used to that or not. I don't know who they had for junior high. But I appreciated being led by seniors when I was a freshman, so I'm trying to do the same exact thing. If they have any questions, I don't want to make them uncomfortable. I know that it's awkward coming in at first, so.
Of course, some bonding that everybody does. You have some pasta parties, or you go to the movies, or you hang out at people's houses, and trying to make everybody comfortable for the season. As far as the numbers this year, what kind of numbers are you getting so far in some of these workouts?
I don't know what that means.
That means like 20 girls, 30 girls, 40
girls.
girls.
Oh, wow.
I don't know.
How
Sorry.
many is that conditioning? Like 10. That sounds so bad. Should I lie? Okay.
I'll just skip that question since it's
Okay.
sorry. Okay. I will get into maybe the part about getting together with the girls. You okay with that part?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. As far as getting together with the girls and trying to kind of learn a little bit more about them, so maybe that comfortableness on the field comes about. Yeah, I'm sure you have some plans for the girls as far as that goes.
We always do have pasta parties, and we'll hang out at people's houses, go swimming. Even when season's over, we'll do like a Secret Santa kind of thing. Like, we're always still together in season or out of season. But mostly it's like swimming, pool parties. Nothing to do with soccer, just like being friends, getting to know each other.
But some players this year you think will continue to make an impact as the year goes on at Holy Redeemer?
We have Jocelyn Kozik, returning goalie. She's a senior. She's been doing amazing, improving. Emily Bush. We have Nicole Carestis, Annie Bagnall, Casey Danko, Carly Kavanaugh, and we're looking for some upperclassmen or lowerclassmen to fill the slots with the seniors last year where they left. We also have Elizabeth Kravitz that is going to probably play defense for us. She's strong. So we have a lot returning, but a lot of hard work to go into filling those spots. So
next step for you looks like occupational therapy, which is a super major. Talk about what's going to make it right for you. What kind of school are you looking at, and whether it's far away or close, what's going to land your talents as far as occupational therapy?
Well, I'm trying to get out of the area. I love it here, but I also want to see what else is out there. I'm not really sure sports-wise what I'm going to do. It's still to be determined, but occupational therapy is currently the plan. Middle-sized school, since I've gone to a small school most of my life, so we'll just see what happens, playing it by ear.
All right, I like the attitude, and I wish you the very best. Have a great year.
Thank you.
Emily Bush joins us from the Holy Redeemer Lady Royal soccer team, and Emily, let's talk about your role on the team. What's Coach Hughes expect of you?
Well, I'm defense, and I usually play outside, but since our sweeper from last year, Julia Adams, she was a senior, so she graduated. So in our summer league games, I've taken on that role, and it's different than outside, and it's like a lot more pressure because you're the last person right before the goalie, but I like it. It's different, and I'm adjusting, but it's okay.
Always feels a little better when you're in defense. You have an experienced keeper back, and you have a pretty good one. Talk a little bit about your keeper.
Yeah, Jocelyn Kozik, she's like my rock back there. She keeps me sane when, I'm getting like stressed out, and even if I miss a ball, I can always count on her to pick it up for me.
As far as some of the girls around you, talk about some of those players that you hope complement your area.
Yeah, well, I have Biffy Kravitz usually to the outside of me, and she's so tough out there. She's always like stopping people right before they get to me, and Carly Kavanaugh, she plays stopper, and she's right in front of me, and I love when she's out there because it's like the stress just alleviates off my shoulders.
As far as being a teammate with some of the players and being on the same page, what do you hope to do this season for Holy Redeemer?
Well, I think one of the main things we want to do is really just like mesh together well as a family, because I feel like if you don't have that connection off the field, you won't get it on the field. It's really important to be able to communicate with one another, and like even constructive criticism on the field, like just telling each other, hey, like next time you should do this or that, just mainly being like one whole team.
You had a couple of girls last year as freshmen that stepped up and scored a bunch.
Oh, definitely. Annie Bagnall and Casey Danko were like a blessing. No one expected to get two freshmen that were just so like amazing out there. They were incredible.
And now they're sophomores. So
yeah, now they're sophomores.
What do they bring as far as their talent level to the team? Talk a little bit about what you think they have to offer. Is it speed, ability to finish?
It's everything. I mean, their like finishes are beautiful, and they're quick, and their ball movement is like impeccable, and even their attitudes, like they just bring such a fun attitude to the game.
Great to hear. As far as the next step for you, what's coming up? A year from now.
A year from now, well, I hope to be in college and studying physician's assistant. I don't know where yet, but I'm open to wherever.
As far as the family, with the support that you get, talk about having a family that helps you academically and athletically.
Yeah, my family's great. My parents are really supportive with like everything I do, and they really like help me out, make like important decisions and everything. I'm really blessed to have them.
How about your coaching staff here at Holy Redeemer as far as getting after you and trying to get more out of you to make sure that you're competitive in the league?
Oh yeah, definitely. Our coaches are great. They're really always pushing us, and Our assistant coach, during conditioning, she always says mental toughness is just as important as like physical toughness, and I think that's a really big factor of always like pushing yourself and making sure like you know you can do it.
Well, we wish you the very best. Thank you for coming to our Carolyn Janelle.
Thank you.